Week 10 pickers.
Bum, 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 bum. YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back with Week 10 NFL picks. We're here every single Tuesday night. We're here every week making our picks every game all year long. We got plenty of other videos. There's a whole bunch of videos covering the NFL out there, even in the offseason. So go ahead and click that subscribe button and help us get to that 60K goal. We might be there as you're watching this video because we're that close. This is what peak performance looks like.
It's true. That's just a fact.
We have a Twitter. A lot of action on there. A lot of NFL action. We have an Instagram podcast, Patreon. Link in the description and comments for anything that you may need there. This leaderboard looking pretty tight.
No, it's not.
No, yeah, you're falling apart. You were in first for some time there.
Picking with my heart, not my head.
Yeah. I'm in first with 92. Danny's in second with 91. Junior, 89. Pigskin, 86. And viewers leaderboard, there's only one person with a whopping 95. You a little bright over there?
Yeah, I don't like
you can turn that off if you want, man.
I don't like it.
Niner Gang. That's the first time we've seen him pop up on here. 95. We have 6 people tied. Oh, it got pretty dark in here. 6 people tied with 94. So we got a lot of beasts out there. I'll just put it that way. Bunch of
Can I do something real quick?
What do you got, Dan?
I'm going to call my shot.
You're going to call your
I'm
shot?
going flawless this week.
You're going
flawless on my picks.
Flawless.
I'm confident. I'm going flawless on these picks.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how you do. Right before we get started, I mentioned that Patreon. There's a link down below. Junior's got his score predictions on there. I have my bets of the week for NFL and college. We did just fantastic on those. 100% on college last week. Updated playoff predictions, bonus content, Discord access. Always adding more. A lot going on. A lot of people showing their support. We love you. Link down below if you are interested. If you want us to love you, link down below. Colts, Titans, Thursday night football. Huge game. Huge. Absolutely huge for the AFC South. I'm very much looking forward to this one. What do you think, Pete?
Yeah, should be a good one.
Folks, should be a good one.
Should be a good
What
one.
are you taking, Pete?
Well, I'm gonna take my Titans at home.
Typical Titans fan.
Yeah.
Am I right, guys?
Right.
I mean, if they play like they did last week, I don't think they're going to win this game. They didn't play very. I mean, the scoreboard. If you look at the scoreboard, that doesn't show.
It looked closer than it was on the scoreboard.
You're saying like the score looked closer.
Look closer than it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like if someone goes look at the box score and looks at the score, it looks like the Bears outplayed them. But Titans' offense was not very good. I think they had 2 good drives that got them touchdowns. That was pretty much it. Bears' offense really struggled and kind of gave it to them. But yeah, if they play like that, they're not going to win this game. But I think the Colts are a similar team to the Bears, though. Very strong defense. Offense not doing so well over there. A little better than the Bears, but at home.
Are you taking shots right now?
At home
Pete.
on a short week? I think the Titans prepare a little better. They get some guys back.
They got some guys. You got some guys. Everyone's got some guys here. This should be a pretty good game. Were you done?
Yeah,
You're taking the Titans. I'm taking the Titans as well. It's going to be a good game. Going to be a good one. Colts defense possibly could slow down. The Titans could slow down Derrick Henry. That could be the difference. I think the Titans' defense is slowly getting better. It was the Bears' offense, but I think they're slowly getting better. I just don't have a lot of trust in this Colts offense right now. They can't turn the ball over, and they have to be able to push the ball. So many things got to be going right, but they could do it. It could go right. It could go right on defense as well. But I like the Titans to control the clock, run the ball, and then they'll surprise you with that, a shot downfield with that play action ball right there. They'll get you on that. They'll be a little sneaky with that. That could be the difference. I think it'll be similar to the Colts-Browns game. I think it'll be kind of similar to that, similar matchup, which could have went either way, but the Browns had control most of the game. Give me the Titans. I can see them splitting on the year. We're going to go with the home team this time, and we're going to go from there. I'm not guaranteeing anything next time. We're going with the Titans this time.
Yeah, I'm taking the Titans as well.
All right.
The Colts offense is just the reason.
But the Titans defense could be stinky.
Yeah, but
They
the
could be
offense, this
stinky.
Colts offense is stinky.
Yeah.
That's a perfect match.
Is it going to be a stink fest, or what is it going to be?
Yeah, it might be. This definitely has stinkfest potential.
Might be the same as the Bears-Titans game last
week.
week.
It could be.
Yeah. Dan, what do you got for us?
Well, I think Pete kind of mentioned it that the Colts defense similar to the Bears defense, but I think the Colts have just a little bit more offense than the Bears, so I'm actually going to take the Colts
Ooh, what a guy.
in this game.
What a guy.
This guy's claiming
Just
he's
like
he's,
that, his 100%
going-
is gone.
It is
And that is
flawless.
where I tie the leaderboard right there.
He
not-
ties
not
the
goat house
leaderboard
leader.
right there. Very well could happen. Old Yeller's going with the Titans. We got 4 of us for the Titans. Let me confirm. Yeah, he's going with the Titans.
How about-
I had to confirm
How
it.
about A.J. Brown, the Yak Monster?
He's the yak monster.
Yak. All right, we got 4 for the Titans, 1 for the Colts. Dan's calling flawless, so Colts fans got to be feeling pretty good about their chances after Dan.
Not once they see the scoreboard.
What?
Like
Huh?
our leaderboard.
He's second, though. That's good. He's doing good.
Yeah, suck it.
He's feeling it.
Suck it.
Texans at Browns. Browns off the bye week. Baker is on the COVID list as of now. Here we are on a Tuesday. He's on the COVID list. Nick Chubb should be coming back. Should be an offensive game here. What was everyone got?
Yeah, I mean, if Baker starts, I'm taking the Browns.
So you're banking on that?
I'm banking on that. I think he's going to get the start because I don't think it was him who tested positive. Wasn't it a close contact or something? So as long as he gets his negative test back, I think that he should be playing. And, yeah, I don't know. I can't trust the Texans in any capacity.
All right. I'm going to go with the Browns as well. They're going to pound the beef. That's pretty much it. They're going to pound the beef. You can pound the beef all over the Texans. Texans will score. Watson's looking pretty good. They're starting to get a little. They're getting a little better off offensively, maybe. They both could. It could stay close because it could be back and forth. I just think the Browns. I think the Browns would control most of this game mainly by pounding the ball. That'll open up the play action pass. That's how they'll win the game. So I'm gonna go Browns. But if Baker doesn't play.
I might still go with the
Yeah,
Browns.
I might. The Case Keenum, Keesum,
Yeah.
Kusum, Kenesum, Keesum.
Yeah, you got it.
Keenum,
Keith Kasem.
Keese Kasem.
These guys.
He could do it. He can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Browns at home.
But I'm
as
expecting
well.
Baker. Yeah.
You know, the Texans, they had a tough schedule to be in the season. I was kind of waiting for them to turn it around. They're only. What are they? 2-6 right now.
Yeah, they're a little stinky.
Yeah, they're not really turning around, and they're watching last week's game. They were close with the Jags pretty much that whole game. So they're not impressing me enough where I can take them. But obviously I'm not gonna be surprised if they pull off the win here. But I'm gonna go with the Browns in a high scoring one.
Old Yeller is going with the Browns, so it's up to Dan here with his flawless picks. What is he going with?
The Browns will be winning, and I will remain flawless as long as Baker Mayfield is playing.
Okay. All right. He's not a
Alrighty.
Keenum guy, maybe. All right. He's going flawless. Don't forget it, everyone. That's a guarantee. Wow. That's a game that can go either way. Surprised it's a guarantee. Washington football team at Detroit playing the Lions. Washington down Kyle Allen now. Alex Smith threw for some yards here and there. He came back against the Giants, but then kind of blew it with an interception at the end. But Stafford was throwing some picks as well. He looked pretty bad last week. He did get knocked out with a concussion. So he might be questionable to play this game. We don't really have a guarantee here on this Tuesday if Matt Stafford's playing, and Kenny Galladay might be out again as well. So this actually could be a pretty interesting game here.
Are you gonna go with the Lions again?
No, I'm going to go ahead and say if Stafford's playing, I'm going to take the Lions. If he's not, I'm taking
Chase Daniel, that's your guy.
Are we saying he's playing? Probably.
I don't know. It's concussion, right? You
Yeah.
said?
That's why Tuesday picks are kind of hard.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's got to play. If I had to say.
Oh, I was about to be done with Washington after I just keep. There's so many times where I pick them and they just blow it for me. But I'm not gonna say I'm done with them because I'm in the same boat as Junior here. If Stafford's out, I'm probably gonna go with Washington, but I'm gonna go with Detroit if he's playing.
Yeah, I don't even know where to put these guys, but I'm thinking Stafford plays. I'm the same thing. If Stafford plays, going with the Lions. If he doesn't, I'm going with Washington. But Washington's got a solid defense to kind of slow them down. But can they keep up? I know you can move the ball in the Lions defense, but in Detroit, healthy Stafford. I gotta go. If he's healthy, I gotta go with the Lions.
What is old Yeller taking?
Taking the Lions. Taking the Lions.
Dan's taking the Lions. He's taking the Lions. And then Old Yeller is taking the Lions. He's taking the Lions. So I think this all depends on if Stafford's playing, but I'm kind of saying above 50% chance he plays right now. That's just my feeling. I'm not really basing it off. I don't really know. He's in concussion protocol still. I just think it's just a feeling. I think he'll play, but we're going to see. That we could have to update these picks here. But all of us for the Lions to go to Dallas guarantee, and Dan remains flawless. I don't know how he's doing it. Jaguars at Green Bay. Jags at Packers here. Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
All right, we're all going with the Packers. I will say this. James Robinson's looking pretty damn good for the Jags, and it's no surprise that you can run on the Packers and you can control the game that way. Seen the Vikings kind of pull upset by doing that. The Jaguars could do that. They could do that with James Robinson. They can make
Luton.
With Luton, yeah, they can make it look closer, or they can pull off the upset. Yeah, I just don't see it. I think and the Packers will understand the situation. They'll be smart about it. So every time they're on offense, they have to push it downfield, and I think they'll be successful at doing that because they're a very good offense. So we're all
in agreement.
We're all in agreement. Okay. Next, Eagles, Giants. They played not too long ago. Interesting primetime game. It felt like the Giants outplayed them most of the game. Eagles finished them off in the end and pulled it off there for the victory. This is a huge game. This is a huge game actually for the NFC East because it's still pretty much wide open. A team can actually win the NFC East, winning 6 or 7 games, which is pretty mind-blowing, but it's very realistic. So this is a major game for the NFC East here.
I can start it off.
Go ahead.
I'm taking the Eagles. I still don't trust Daniel Jones. His 2 wins are against Washington. He proved me wrong twice there, but that's his only 2 wins. I think I saw he's 4-0 against Washington in his career.
Wow, the Washington killer.
It's what I gathered, that he likes playing Washington.
So,
that's what I gathered.
I think the Eagles with the bye week, I think they got a little bit healthier. They're still banged up, but I think they'll come out and get a win here. Their schedule gets tough at the end. They know this is a must-win for them.
Let me tell you who Old Yeller's going with. He's going with the New York Giants.
No.
He's going with the Giants.
Wow.
He's doing it.
Give me the Eagles.
Junior's taking Eagles.
I'm really tempted to take the Giants here. I wanted to take them.
Old Yeller had a really good week last week.
He did.
He had a really good week, so maybe he's on to something here. Maybe he's getting hot right about now.
It's
right
the
for the
time
Giants
you
fans.
want to.
They're getting a little excited because they see the old dog over there. Dan, what do you got for me?
I'm going to ride with Old Yeller. We're taking the New York Football Giants.
Oh, wow. That's another good sign because it's felt like Dan and Old Yeller were on the same page, and the Bills and the Falcons last week, they got both of those. That's a good sign for the Giants. It almost makes me want to go with the Giants, but I already determined in my head that I'm going with the Eagles for one reason and one reason only. Daniel Jones is very much due. Due for what? Some turnovers. That's what he's due for. So he's going to turn the ball over here. I also, not just that. I was kind of just getting cute with it.
He turns the ball over every game.
Yeah.
He didn't last game,
He
did he?
took care of business last game. He didn't do it. So he's due. And I think, Eagles having a bye, getting a little healthier, and they already saw the Giants this year. So I think having that week off to prepare for something they already saw, I think it'll be a little easier for them. I got them taking care of business here. Daniel Jones turned the ball over a little bit. Maybe Carson Wentz can too, but should be a close one. But, wait. Okay, there we go. We're moving on. Buccaneers, Panthers. The Bucs just had a meatball night.
Yeah.
That might be generous. I don't know what that was.
That was under me.
Panthers.
Almost a donut night.
Almost a donut. Panthers actually looked impressive, even though they lost to the Chiefs. They put up a show on offense. Looked pretty good. Looked good on defense early in that game. So these two teams already played. The Buccaneers handled them pretty well the first time. Now we're going to Carolina. The Buccaneers, for some reason, feel like they're worse. They got worse. Panthers, could they be trending in the right direction? We'll see. Who's everyone going with?
One thing we talked about last week was, remember we all picked the Bucs and we were just talking about. I was like, this is how you beat the Saints, and you're like, no, the Bucs don't do this on defense though. You gotta just protect against those short passes, and what the Saints do.
Yeah, I was kind of right at the same time picking the Bucs like a dingus.
Yeah, and the Bucs, what they do is they they play a little bit back. They let the underneath stuff happen. I think the Panthers' offense is more of a vertical offense. They go a little bit. They go for those deep balls across or even across the middle. And Teddy really struggled against that defense earlier in the season. I think the same thing kind of happens. I'm picking the Bucs here, bouncing back.
Yeah, I think Pete's kind of onto something there. I'm going to go with the Bucs as well. I think it'll be a little closer than last time, but the Bucs got to be pissed off. They're going to come out firing on all cylinders. Panthers will make it interesting, but I still the Bucs are better on both sides of the ball. At least they should be. We'll see. I am impressed with the Panthers' offense, though. Not in that Falcons game, I wasn't. That's still kind of – we have the bad games from the Bucs kind of still in our minds, kind of a little iffy on them, but same thing with the Panthers, too. I think the Bucs will be much closer than last time.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bucs here. I think that last week was we established it was a meatball week, but I think it was something we're not going to really see again. If I'm the Bucs, I don't start laying it up on these easy teams. I mean, they literally need to, for a team that has contender written all over them, they just need to kind of show that.
Yeah. Old Yeller is in agreement. He's in agreement.
Nice.
What's Flawless Dan got?
I'm in an agreement for the agreed upon topic that we're all agreeing upon, and I'm also going to raise you by saying Antonio Brown finds the end zone, so start him this week in fantasy. Boom.
Oh, that's bold, man. But you are flawless so far, so I guess we have to listen to you. All right, guarantee. We're all going with the Bucs after all that stinker that they laid. That's tough.
It was a stinker.
Broncos, Raiders, AFC West battle. What?
Raiders? Raiders?
What do we got?
Give me the Raiders.
You're taking the Raiders?
Yeah.
Give me the Raiders?
Is everybody going with the
Raiders?
Everybody's going with the wait. Old Yellow, let me confirm.
Confirmed.
Those Broncos let me down. I thought they figured something out last week, and they just didn't figure it out.
Same.
They started to come back at the end again because the Falcons.
Yeah.
We fell for it because it was the Chargers and then it was the Falcons.
We're not falling for it
Not
again,
falling
Broncos. We know exactly what your game plan is. Let the Broncos start beating your ass and then come back when it's too late. Yeah, it's probably what's going to happen. Raiders
almost blew it.
They tried to blow it. They tried a little bit. But yeah, it looks like we're all going with the Raiders. Next game. Chargers, Dolphins. We got Herbert versus Tua. Justin Herbert, the rookie out of Oregon, versus Tua Tagovailoa, the rookie out of Alabama. They're both looking pretty damn good to start for the most part of this year. Tua's only played 2 games, but is looking pretty damn good. And the Dolphins are hot right now. They're hot.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one. I do think it can go either way.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Chargers. I'm going to say that Herbert and the Chargers finally get one done. They lose all these close games. I mean, something's got to give. They got to be able to do it at some point.
You're going with the Chargers?
Yeah, I hesitate.
You hesitate.
I highly disagree.
He highly disagrees.
I think the Dolphins defense is going to they're going to manipulate Justin Herbert, and it's not going to be good. I think Dolphins in an ass beating.
I'm on the same page. I'm not going to go that far, but I'm on the same page. I like where your head's at. I think this is the Herbert hasn't seen this defense yet. The Chargers haven't seen this defense. They're a little beat up on the offensive line. I think they're going to blitz Herbert. He's still going to make some big plays. He'll probably make some mistakes, though. They won't be able to have as much offense as they have been, producing. So I like the Dolphins mainly because of their defense, but I think both rookie quarterbacks will have their really good moments throwing the ball as well, though.
Yeah, I got the Dolphins as well. I was impressed with their whole team. Tua really impressed me last week, just making some really good throws, and then also using his legs a lot too. I thought the Cardinals maybe should have won that game still, but I mean the Dolphins still impressed me. And I mean again, I can't trust the Chargers right now. They can't close games out.
Yeah, Old Yeller is going. Remember, a huge Fitzpatrick guy, but I think he's buying in a little bit. Maybe he just doesn't believe in the Chargers. Maybe that's what it is. It is, even though it'll be a good game. It's hard to pick the Chargers. It's hard to pick against the Dolphins at the moment. So Junior, by himself, how you doing? How you feeling?
Bills better watch out.
Kind of scared.
They better watch out.
Bills.
There's Bills.
Cardinals. This is a game. This is a game right here. Bills are heating up. It felt like the Cardinals were heating up. They still played a pretty good game offensively against Dolphins, but they let it slip right through their fingers. Bills look good though against Dolphins. Ooh. Seahawks. Cardinals look good again.
Give me the Bills.
You know what I mean.
Give me the Bills.
Junior's taking
I'm buying in.
the Bills. He's buying
in.
back in, or you're buying in for the first time?
Back in.
Back in.
I was in, then I was out. I'm
And
back
you're
in.
back in again. All right. I don't know. Okay. Old Yeller. Go with the Bills. He's feeling it. What's Dan got? What's he got over there?
I'm taking the Bills.
He's taking the Bills. What's Pete got? What's Pete got over there? You're taking the Bills?
Yes.
Woo-hoo. Pete's taking the Bills.
The Cardinals, I think they should have won the last game. Oh, he's cool.
He's doing it.
I gotta do it again. What am I 100% on these? I'm taking the freaking Cardinals. I stopped myself there. I'm taking the
You might
Cardinals.
have said it.
I stopped myself. All right. Don't hurt us, YouTube. Don't come for us. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the Cardinals should have won that game, but still, I think the Bills' defense, I think, is turning it on now. I know they gave up a lot of points, but that was towards the end. But I think, like, that combination of pressure they had on Russell Wilson and that secondary stepping up, I think that's big, and I think that's going to be a lot for Kyler Murray to handle. And Josh Allen's turning it on a little bit, too.
Yeah, he is. I'm liking me some Joshy right now. He's going to have a good game. The Bills could be turning it on defensively. I'm not buying into that pressure, though. I don't think they can. I got to see more of it to say they can continue to get it.
Oh, Russell Wilson's kind of hard to get to.
Yeah, but Cardinals' offense line's better than the Seahawks' offense line, surprisingly. Even though the Seahawks have Dwayne Brown, big Dwayne Brown fan, but. Yeah, I mean, it'll be an offensive battle here. Both offenses are very good, but they're a little inconsistent at times. We've seen the Bills like in the games like the Titans, where you expect them to score points. Game like the Patriots, game like the Jets, even the Cardinals have a very high-powered offense, but sometimes they. When you think they're going to continue to attack, they really don't, or produce, they don't. I think it's mainly because of play calling. I think Kingsbury kind of learned his lesson here. At the end of that game, he kind of went more towards Edmonds, went away from what was working. I think he outsmarted himself. I don't think he'll do that again this game. I think Kyler Murray will be a big problem for the Bills defense. It's harder to get to Kyler Murray actually than Russell Wilson, in my opinion. And I think he'll actually run for those yards as well. And it's going to be tough for to cover that. The other receivers are starting to pick it up. Christian Kirk's starting to pick it up. So it's just gonna make it's gonna be another Cardinals game. One of those games who makes that extra play. I think it's actually a similar matchup for the Cardinals as Seattle. I think it's a very similar matchup. I think they'll be able to move the ball extremely well against them, and I think they can kind of bring the blitz into the game late, and that could kind of affect the Bills there. But the Bills could do the same thing to the Cardinals. Yeah, I think it's a game that can go either way. I think the factor is Kyler Murray, and I think the Bills are going to struggle to stop him. And I think the great defense of the Dolphins were as well. The Cardinals just kind of went away from it. I think they kind of go back towards it. I'm just feeling the Cardinals. I'm feeling the Cardinals. Feeling it. Bills don't have much of a run game to kind of go on too, so it's going to be play against Josh Allen here.
But this is the thing though, the Seahawks they planned for the run game, and the Bills didn't really run it; they were throwing it. Now the Cardinals are going to go in; they're going to be like, oh, they're going to be throwing the ball, and they're going to start feeding it.
Good point, Pete. Good point.
No,
Pete's on to something.
Pete's not on anything.
He's on to something.
It'll be a good game. It'll be a good
one.
I think I'm 100% when I'm by myself though, so we're looking good. But can I keep it up? Dan was flawless, and he's going Bills, and I'm a little scared. Seahawks and Rams, another good game with some NFC West teams. Seahawks just didn't play too well. I mean, they scored a lot of points, but Russ had a little bit of a meatball day, let's be honest, which is surprising. The Rams had a bye week last week. They've been hot and cold. They look great, and they look terrible. Like, what are we going to get from the Rams? I don't know what we're going to get.
Give me the Seahawks.
You're taking the Seahawks?
Yeah. I mean, the Seahawks, I don't know. I think the Seahawks coming off a loss is more dangerous than the Rams coming off a bye. The Seahawks are one of those teams. Their defense is not good. It's very questionable, but I do think they can pull this off. It's a big opponent. Like you said, division matchup. I don't know. It's a tough one. Definitely
it's
a
a
tough
good one. What's Dan got over there?
I'm taking the Seahawks as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the Seahawks as well.
Love it.
I just think,
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
like you said, I think the Rams are just so inconsistent. You just don't even know what you're going to get out of them. I think.
But I know what I'm going to get this week.
Do you know what you're going to get?
I know what I'm going to get this week,
Okay.
Pete. I know.
He's doing it again.
We're picking the Rams. Well, let me say this. They're the single most important player this week, not in just this game, this week, is Christopher Carson, the running back of the Seattle Seahawks. Will he play? Here we are on a Tuesday. We don't know if he's going to play. We don't know if he does play, is he fully healthy? I think he's the most important piece of this game. I think that if he's healthy and they come out pounding the ball, he's really good at pounding the ball, Chris Carson, that is, pounding the beef there. I think that actually can be a factor. They can wear out the Rams. I think it's a good defense. I think you can kind of wear them down a little bit with the run, and that can control the clock. I just don't know. I don't know where we're at right now with Chris Carson if he's healthy, and I don't know if I trust the Seahawks for that to be their game plan. In the past, that was their game plan, but not really anymore. It feels like. But Russ can do some damage. This is a very good defense they're going against, though. They're not going to stop them. They're going to slow them down. And the key is a healthy Chris Carson, pound the ball, control the clock. But even with that, you look at what McVay has done to the Seahawks the last several years. He's beat them up pretty good. They have not been able to stop a McVay offense. And remember, Seahawks had a pretty good defense then. Now their defense is complete trash. And McVay had a bye week to be able to game plan for this. I think the Rams' offense is going to be firing all cylinders. I like their defense to slow them down enough as well. Remember that I said it. Chris Carson could be the deciding factor here for Seattle. So it's going to be a really good game. I like the Rams in this one. I like the way they match up. I think another reason the Seahawks could affect the Rams' offense is blitzing. And they started doing that. They started to do that quite a bit, so that could be a factor. But the Rams are going to get the ball out quick. I think they'll run pretty well as well. I like them against Seahawks, the way they match up, both sides of the ball. And again, I'm not saying they're going to stop the Seahawks offense, but McVay's dangerous for the Seahawks. But I'm actually not alone on this one because Old Yeller is going to take the L.A. Rams. Feeling them right there. So, yeah, two of us for the Rams.
You're persuading me a little bit.
Don't do it, Pete.
I'm not going to switch.
Commit.
But I'm kind of on the fence, too, because I debated both sides there, the whole Chris Carson thing. But will he be healthy?
Here's where I got a problem with what you're saying over there. You said he's going to be pounding the beef.
Yeah.
Now, where I come from, a football's not made out of a cow. It's made out of a pig.
Yeah.
So he'd really be pounding the pork.
Okay.
So, yeah,
He's pounding pork.
You might be pulling the pork.
He's pounding the pork.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay.
Straight facts, man.
Straight facts. All right. Next game, Niners Saints. Niners are pretty beat up, but I wouldn't judge the Niners off. Junior's already pointing. Is everyone going with the Saints?
Yeah.
Saints are hot right now, man. They look good. They look good.
They know how to pound the beef. Let me tell you. And I'm not talking about like running the ball either. I'm not. I'm just pounding. I'm just talking about pounding the beef. I don't know.
I would agree.
But I'd say, it's not that easy of a game. I think we're all pretty confident in the Saints. The Niners, you can't judge them based off that last game. It's kind of last-second adjustments. Even more guys last second were out. The Niners win games, last year a lot because their defense, a lot of those guys are out. But a lot of the time when they win offensively, it's because of the game plan. Who knows? They may have the right game plan here. They might be able to adjust. It could be a little sneaky here, against the Saints. I think Saints do match up pretty well, though. Even though they played great last week covering the deep ball, it's still something to keep in mind that maybe the deep ball teams could beat the Saints defense, but the Niners just don't really have that at all. Saints will be tight in coverage on underneath throws. They'll be just fine. They'll be just fine. But Niners could be sneaky. It could be a little sneaky sometimes. Next, we got the Bengals and the Steelers. Another situation where we really don't know if Big Ben's playing. He had that knee injury, but he came back, and I don't know if that was really going to be a problem for this week. But then he's placed in the COVID list there because he was around Vance McDonald. So you would think he kind of clears that. I don't know. That's my thinking at the moment. But But yeah, and the Bengals are heating up actually, but I just don't like the matchup for the Bengals. Remember like the Ravens game where there was some blitzing, there was some pressure against a poor offensive line. It made Burrow's job a lot harder. It could be somewhat similar in this game. So I'll take the Steelers, but if Big Ben's not playing, it's Mason Rudolph. I may have to switch that because Mason Rudolph's not too good. I may have to, in a low-scoring squeaker, I would take the Bengals probably.
I agree.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there. If Big Ben plays Steelers, if he does not, I'm taking Joe Burrow over Rudolph.
Steelers.
All right, this is a lot easier if I just do one of these.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
See that? Wait, let me confirm. Okay,
Is it upheld?
I confirm. Everyone for the Steelers, the Goat House guarantee. Dan, still flawless. Unbelievable. Ravens, Patriots. The Patriots got some momentum. I always try to, before everyone points, I always try to, even, Dan was already pointing, then Junior started pointing, then Pete started pointing. I think we're all going with the Ravens, but I did like how I know it was the Jets.
Is Dan going with the Ravens?
I don't think he is.
I think he's going with the Ravens. I did like, I know it was the Jets, but I liked how the Patriots ended that game. They went all out. They took control of that game. Looked kind of easy for them at the end. Cam got some confidence back. I can see it. I can feel it. He got some confidence, got some momentum. But what a tough defense to have to go against right after gaining that confidence. So it's going to be tougher than just having that. The Ravens will blitz. It's a terrible matchup because the Ravens defense will slow down they'll slow down the Patriots. We know that, but I think the Ravens can also get out of their offensive funk as well. I think they could get going on offense against this defense. So it's just a bad timing. Bad timing.
Is this the first time in Goathouse history we have a guarantee against the Patriots? This might be.
Maybe.
I think they played the Chiefs.
No, we definitely have a guaranteed against. Yeah. Okay. So it's not the first.
But I was going to say, Patriots.
Do your research before you say stuff like that.
Flacco didn't throw that terrible pick towards the end of the game. Jets might have won that game.
They might have.
I don't know. Patriots don't look good.
They look good at the end, though.
All right.
Moving on.
Sure.
Monday Night Football, the Vikings at the Chicago Bears. Chicago. Vikings, Bears. Should I just start with Old Yeller?
Yeah.
Get it out of the way?
Yeah.
He's going with the Vikings.
Known Bears.
Classic Bears hater.
Yeah.
Since day one.
What's Pete going with?
I'm taking the Vikings,
Classic
too.
Bears.
They're just hot. And I mean, just watching the Bears last week, it was just not good.
We know what Junior's going with.
I don't know if you could fix that. I don't know if you could fix that offense.
You can't.
I mean, you're just banking on the
This is what's going to happen. All right.
You really got to be.
Let's hear the flawless take.
You really got to be banking on the Vikings shutting down Dalvin Cook.
The Bears shutting down.
Oh, sorry, the Bears shutting down Dalvin Cook.
Maybe the Vikings. I don't know.
And then forcing Kirk Cousins to turn the ball over. That's what you're really just banking on that.
What's going to happen, Flawless Dan?
All right, Pete. All right. The Bears and the Vikings go way back.
They
Played
do.
a lot of Monday night games
They
recently.
do.
What's one thing that always happens
The Bears
on the Bears
win.
Vikings Monday Night Football?
The Bears
in
win.
Chicago.
Kirk Cousins loses.
Exactly. At least one pick six will be happening this game. Eddie Jackson probably.
Whoa.
You're going to be able to. We stopped Derrick Henry for the most part. We're going to be able to slow down Dalvin Cook, and we're going to. Kirk Cousins versus the secondary. It's not gonna happen. Bears win by 7 points.
My fellow Vikings fans, I'm going to need you to turn the video off because the Bears are winning this ball game. They are winning it. They are slowing down Dalvin Cook. They're going to force Cousins to pass. I don't think he probably plays bad. Honestly, he probably plays bad. I just think the Bears are going to win. I honestly against the field of the NFL, the Vikings actually might be better at this point. It's getting weird, but in this game Monday night at sloppy, is it going to be sloppy out there?
Most likely.
Oh, it'll be sloppy.
It'll be sloppy. Yeah, I think the Bears will win. I think. Dalvin Cook's hard to stop right now, and they'll probably slow him down. I think the Vikings are getting better right now. They're off 2 good games, but what happened before those 2 games? They played the Falcons. They laid a stinker. They couldn't get anything going on offense against the Falcons. I know they didn't have Dalvin Cook, but they just knew how to stop the run first, and then they were kind of getting in Kirk's head. I know he threw a pick on the first play of the game, but the Bears, I still worry about their offense. It's very hard to pick the Bears right now because their offense,
Oh, that's why we're getting a pick six. We won't technically need the offense.
I don't know if they
get
get a pick six. They probably get a pick or two. They don't get a pick six, maybe.
It'll be a pick. It'll be a pick.
It'll be a pick six. All right, you're flawless.
Yeah, I'm going flawless. I'm going flawless.
It's going to be a squeaker. It's my squeaker of the week. It's going to be tight. It's going to be low scoring, even though the Vikings are second in yards per play right now offensively, which is pretty wild. Their defense is getting better. I just think the Bears find a way at home. I just think they find a way. I think Cook will probably play solid, but I think there's just too much on him in a game like this. There's just too much.
Too much.
I just got to go with the Bears. I'm sorry.
Love it.
But okay, I'll put it this way: the Bears lose this game. I'm done. Get them out of here. I don't know if I can pick against them the rest of the year.
Same.
But they're just really bad if they lose this. I don't know. I mean, the Vikings are heating up, but this is a game that the Bears should definitely win. We're gonna see though. The Cousins is 0-9 on Monday Night Football.
This is it. He's due.
He's freaking
due.
But it's time for the bye week teams of the week. I don't know what we're calling it exactly, but who wins the bye week,
Easy.
Junior? Easy.
Easy. The Chiefs. All the other teams suck on this list. Or out of these four, the Chiefs are an actually good contending team. Rest days are always a good thing.
Wait. You're not taking into consideration more ways. You know, Jets are on the bye week. They could go over the film and find more ways to lose football games.
No, they don't need to review the film to do that.
No, they do. They blow the games. They're in the games and then they blow the games.
They're tanking.
Yeah, I know. They got to watch the film and figure out how to get better at tanking.
Dan.
Hey, they're already good enough at that.
Dan. Todd.
That's it? You got the Chiefs? All right.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs.
What am I going with? Oh, man. Ow. Oh, man. I'm going to go with the Falcons, actually. I would go with the Jets because they can figure out ways to get better, but they don't really want to get better. Go with the Falcons because the Falcons should be losing right now because this team ain't winning anything right now, maybe anytime soon. But they're on a streak right now. They're winning, so they're going to sit down. They're going to think about what they've done. They're going to get cold. They're going to start losing again. And that's good. Falcons fans know it. I know it. Pete knows it. Mm-hmm. Dan's pointing right at the Falcons. He knows it. Junior doesn't know it, though, apparently. But, yeah, so I'm going with the Falcons.
You don't know.
Time for Dan's favorite players of each team. Dan,
all right, we're going to jump right in there. We're going with the Atlanta Falcons first. We're taking Julio Jones as my favorite player on that team. Going into the Cowboys, we're taking who do I want from the Cowboys? I'll take Zeke. I'll take Zeke.
The Cowboys.
Hey, this is my time.
Sorry.
Shut your mouth. I'll take Zeke for Dallas. For the Chiefs, I got to go with the Honey Badger, all-time favorite right there. And then for the Jets, absolutely nobody.
Good answer.
Adam Gase.
Good answer.
Now it's time for
scene.
Pete's Stadium of the bye week.
Stadium, you got to go Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
I mean, you
have to.
Chick-fil-A.
It's got that weird retractable roof. I don't know how it works
Pete's
or
with
anything.
me. See, he's with me. I told you.
What's the capacity?
I don't know the capacity, but I do know they have the cheapest concessions in the league.
Oh, clap it up for that. You were already going to clap.
I was going.
Great deal. Great deal for the fans when they're there.
Take care of your fans.
Take care of your fans. They're pissed off at you for choking away the Super
take care
Bowl,
of 'em.
for choking away all those games. You have to repay them by charging them probably still a lot of money, but less than the other teams at the concession stands.
Way to go.
You probably should drop the prices a little more here because no matter what, you're pissing them off. You're choking games, and now you're winning games when you should be choking games.
Yikes.
This is bad, guys. But but this was a good episode. This was a good week. We're gonna have a good week. Dan's gonna go flawless. This is great. This is good stuff.
This is a good one.
Good content. We're back every week. I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
Get us out of here.
Dude, we're gonna get out of here. But first they gotta subscribe. They gotta smash the like button. They gotta
do all that fun stuff.
Click the notifications button. Turn it on so you know when maybe we'll go live. I don't know. Maybe we got something in the works that we'll go live or something. And if you won't know unless you have notifications on. You gotta have peak performance out here.
Love it.
We gotta get out of here. That's
Love
gonna do it for this one. Thanks everyone for watching. Goodbye.